So I just came up with this video topic. Um, I usually get a lot of them just from MMA media coverings and just what's generally going on. But this is a question that I just came up with, and it's not like this new niche genius question. It's just a question that just popped in my head. The question is, what's next for Sean O'Malley? Because we're talking about Marab, we're talking about Umar and Khabib and all this shit between them. And don't get me wrong, it's a big situation because Marab was ducking Umar for a while. Uh, but yeah, what's next for Sean O'Malley? Because there's a lot of stuff that could be next. Okay, for one, you got Corey Sandhagen, you know, one of the highest fight IQs in the UFC, probably in the fight game. Um, he's been calling out O'Malley for some time because he wants to have a fireworks, edge of your seat battle with O'Malley on the feet. A striker's dream, if you will. And that would be beautiful. On the other side of things, he also got Petr Yan, who just came off of a vintage win against Davison Figueiredo. And their first fight was quite controversial. A lot of people felt like Petr Yan won that first fight against O'Malley. O'Malley came out the victor. And to see them run it back would be absolutely beautiful. So I think, you know, I think which fight actually materializes depends on what the fans want most. If you were to ask me which one I prefer, I'm gonna say Petr Yan versus O'Malley. I like Sandhagen versus O'Malley. I think, like I said, Corey, very, very smart, one of the highest fight IQs ever. And I think it would no doubt be highly competitive. I just think Petr Yan, the build-up for Petr Yan versus O'Malley would be funny. Petr Yan has a lot of really funny, low-key roasts. One regarding Sugar Sean O'Malley, and I think it's just, I think it's due. The fight was supposed to have been made because their first fight was close. Like I said, it was controversial. A lot of people believed it was a robbery, and I think what better way to settle it than to have the rematch? So I think that fight should be made, and the winner gets the title shot. Petr Yan could get his belt back, or Sugar Sean O'Malley could get his belt back. It just comes down to the absolute striking, probably / grappling masterpiece we've seen yet, because I think that's what we're going to get if we see Petr Yan versus Sugar Sean O'Malley too. I think O'Malley, like I said, he's hungry for another title shot. He wants to get his belt back and get redemption for what happened at UFC Noche. And Petr Yan lost his belt a while ago to Funk Master Aljamain Sterling, and he definitely wants that back. And he's got the skills, the tools, everything really to get that belt back. He's got everything necessary to do it. And what better way to see who gets it than to have both of these guys fight each other again? It'll be high power, high speed, high stakes. Like I said, asses will be in seats, and it'll just be fun to watch. It really will. O'Malley has amazing striking, really high striking IQ. Petr Yan, one of the most well-rounded fighters I've ever seen yet. His grappling is amazing. His takedowns are textbook. His striking is beautiful. His precision, his durability, everything is amazing. And if these two were to get a chance to run it back, I'm gonna lean the way of Petr Yan. I think O'Malley definitely has a chance to win it. He's got really great striking, but his grappling has always been questionable. And I think it'll still continue to look questionable against Petr Yan, because Petr Yan is just I would definitely say Petr Yan is levels above O'Malley on the ground. And if Petr Yan can bring the fight to the ground, which I'm sure he really, truly can and will, I think he's going to outclass O'Malley. And he won't, he probably will try his best not to leave it to the judges. But even if it makes it to the judges, I think that Petr Yan will put on a much more convincing performance than he did in his last fight. And it will earn him the unanimous decision and give him the fight. And I think we see Petr Yan get another title shot. It'll be about time. It'll be fun to see. You know, and I think it would be a great fight whether Petr Yan fights Umar or Merab. I think both fights will be great. But I think, you know, Petr Yan will have a harder time fighting Merab, I think. In my opinion, I think Petr Yan has a harder time fighting Merab. I think the Dagestani grappling style is great, and you know, I think it has a great chance of beating a lot of fighters, but beating a really well-trained and seasoned fighter like Petr Yan, I don't think it will. I don't think it will. I think Petr Yan is way too fucking good, man. The way he beat Davison Figueiredo was amazing, and I think he's got the skills to beat everybody but Merab. You may say I'm crazy for saying that he doesn't beat Merab, but like I said, the pace and cardio of Merab is just, oh my gosh, man, it's scary. It's scary. It's scary because it's not human. It's not human. It's animal-like. It's animal-like, man. And to beat a guy like that, you got to come in crazy-ass shape. And like I said, the whole Umar-Merab fight is dependent upon whether Umar can come in crazy-ass shape. And don't get me wrong, Dagestani fighters come to fight. They have really great skill, really great grappling. I said it all, okay? But if Umar is more than like a tad off of Merab's pace and cardio, Merab gonna walk all over the dude, man. He's just gonna walk all over him. Non-stop takedowns. Non-stop bouncing around and shit, man. Everything. All the stuff Merab does. This is gonna be done again. And against Petr Yan, I think Merab has an easier time because Petr Yan doesn't have them that, you know, Dagestani handcuffs and stuff like that. Petr Yan is skillful, like I said. He's amazing. Skillful. Textbook takedowns and grappling. But it's just the gas tank, man. It's just the pace. It's the cardio. It's too much for a lot of fighters. For a lot of them. And it was too much for Petr Yan in his first fight against Merab. So anyway, I think what's next for Sean O'Malley should be Petr Yan. The UFC, in my opinion, will most likely give Sugar Sean the immediate title shot. It'll be an immediate rematch if Merab beats Umar, or if Umar beats Merab, I think it'll be an immediate title shot for Sugar Sean. I think Sugar Sean will be next for Umar if he beats Merab. So regardless of who wins, I think Sugar Sean is up next for the title shot. But a fight between Sugar Sean O'Malley and Petr Yan would be amazing. And a fight between Sugar Sean O'Malley and Corey Sandhagen would be amazing. I just think the UFC loves Sugar Sean O'Malley too much to have Sugar Sean fight somebody else before fighting or before getting another shot at the title. Just what it is, you know? So let me know what you think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. But most importantly, subscribe. I love you guys, and I'll see y'all in the next.